Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to do a complete walkthrough of one very interesting tool called as Kroolo, which is an all-in-one productivity platform designed for project management, tracking, and collaboration. So if you are say juggling between tasks, project documents, and team communications across multiple tools, then this video might save you hours every week. So let's quickly dive into it. Now, when we first log into Kroolo, this is how it looks. It looks like a unified workspace for teams, wherein we have the tasks, the projects, goals, documents, channels, and more. Now, one of the most important thing about Kroolo is the task and project management, wherein we can create projects and have tasks added into it. Like for example, I've had this particular project over here wherein I've mentioned the tasks, the subtasks, the status for those particular tasks, the priority, who is that particular task assigned to, the due date, and everything. Now, how does this help is in terms of say you're working on a particular project and there are multiple team members that you have. And we often see that task management happens either verbally or over email, or there is a Google Sheet tracker on which people often just add whatever tasks that they are doing and update as and when required. But what this helps with is a complete structure wherein you can track every single activity that is getting done with those deadlines. At the same time, this gives the management more visibility in terms of what is happening. Now, one of the most interesting aspects about projects over here is you don't need to manually create every single project. What you can do is that you can use Kroolo's AI to create that entire project. So you can just say name that particular project as marketing. And for example, you can just name the project as marketing plan. And you can just define that, okay, what do you want to do over here? So see, for example, create a complete marketing plan and strategy for, say, for example, for your customer or for your company itself. And what you can do is that you can just quickly generate that particular prompt. So what happens over here is that that particular AI works on it, creates a complete prompt and builds that entire project for you. So as you can see over here, it is adding the steps for that particular project, the subtasks. And finally, I have all of that created over here, right? From say a particular activity, then I can open it. I can see what are the other sub activities. And if I want to make changes, I can do that. Or I can directly insert these projects and tasks. So what Kroolo then does is it creates that entire project section for us from that particular prompt that we have given. So that is how easy it is to build projects or add tasks as well. The next step, you can directly assign it to the specific team members. You can even make changes to any particular status that you are looking at. So that is how this project section works. Moreover, you can even choose from templates that Kroolo offers. So Kroolo has multiple templates for different departments, be it sales, product, marketing, HR, IT, or engineering, wherein it looks at what all things are required. So say, for example, if I'm supposed to take an example of marketing, and if event or PR promotion or SEO is something that I want to focus on or want to take that up as a particular project, then I can have that selected over here. I can see what all is included over there in terms of say SEO. So keyword research being say one major option over here. So I can see exactly what all things are there. If I want to modify, I can further do that, or I can keep it as it is and start using this. Now, one of the most important aspects that Kroolo offers beyond the project creation, AI functionality, and templates is the wide range of integrations that it offers, wherein we can use integrations with other platforms like Jira, Confluence, Asana, and more to import projects. And this sort of makes the entire migration and consolidation of data from all platforms into a single platform seamless. Beyond this, Kroolo offers integration with other tools as well, like calendars or our inbox to add reminders for tasks or schedule stand-up meets. We can even integrate tools used by product and engineering teams like GitHub or Jira where the code repositories are stored. And for sales team, it even offers integrations with CRMs. So this is how efficient or this is how flexible it makes for the users and for the execution teams to start building projects and working on them. The next part over here is the documents. So when we talk about documents, so Kroolo has a built-in documentation system wherein instead of using say, separate tools for SOPs, meeting notes, or internal knowledge, you can create and organize documents directly inside this platform itself. So again, you can import those documents from your Google Drive or from any other platform, or you can even create a document that can include, say, building stand-up meetings. And there are other templates also that you can browse. Say, for example, when we talk about meetings, meeting notes is a very important thing, or setting an agenda is very important. So we can keep a track of all of it. So in the end, it keeps tasks, context, documentations all connected, which massively reduces confusion across teams. Next up is the goals and OKR section, wherein goals tracking is what stands out over here, where you can set company level or team level goals and link them to specific projects and tasks. So instead of, say, work happening in isolation or in silos, everyone can see how their work contributes to the larger outcomes of the company. So in this case, say, for example, I have created a sales goal. So when I actually go in depth about it, what I've done is I've defined different metrics as to what is the initial value. So say, for example, I'm starting with a goal today and I am setting a target. I can even map the current based on certain projects, and I get a complete progress bar as well. If I want to add more results, more sub goals to it, I can do that. I can add comments, I can update, I can check the history. So this gives me a complete overview in terms of, say, point A, that is my starting point, to my target point. How far have I reached and where am I in that entire journey? We can even set goals. So this is one way wherein I had set goals manually, but what Kroolo AI does is it helps us in terms of defining that entire goal or setting those objectives automatically. So one of the most interesting aspects of Kroolo is that it has integrated AI in every aspect of its flow. So be it projects, be it setting goals, be it setting templates, everywhere there is an AI assistant that can help us in terms of doing those things. So whatever we used to do, say, manually on Google Sheet or in an Excel or any other document, we can automate that manual bit and have, say, a preset result, which we can then edit and work on. So this sort of reduces that entire time that goes into doing all of that manual work. And in the end, these goals also sort of give powerful visibility to the leadership and ensure that there is alignment across teams. And lastly, when I talk about one of the most interesting aspect is the collaboration features. So many teams often use, say, Slack or any other communication like GChat or Teams for doing their communication or staying connected with the teams by having different channels created. What Kroolo offers is a similar sort of a module. One is where you can add different teams and add the members to it. And then there is a channel section wherein, again, as I've just created a simple channel over here, that is a general channel, I can keep on adding people over here. The interesting thing over here is the tagging function over here, wherein when I say put add it over here on the chat, I can not just tag people, but I can tag channels. Say if my sales team is discussing something related to the product and they want to tag the product team, then we can directly tag the product channel itself to have a look at what is the conversation around it. We can tag documents, we can tag specific projects, we can tag the tasks in those projects as well, or we can directly tag different teams. This sort of helps me in terms of keeping the communication across different aspects of the project, teams, and tasks in one place. So this is how they've created that entire module where the conversations stay connected to the actual work and are not scattered across the emails or chat tools. And eventually what you can do is that you can obviously navigate to the MySpace section to see what are the tasks that are assigned to you and act upon it as well. So this was about a quick walkthrough of Kroolo. So if you are evaluating, say, productivity tools or looking to streamline your team's workflow, it's definitely worth exploring. And if you found this video helpful, please do like the video and subscribe to our channel for more such walkthroughs on more such platforms. So thank you so much for watching this video and looking forward to see you in the next one.